Well, hello there, beautiful people. It's the entirety with me, Kisiwa. Imagine a world where elegance is not just about how you look, confidence is not a feeling, and your mindset, your superpower. That's exactly what we are creating here. A safe space to transform potential to power. If you're new here, kindly hit the subscription button, turn on your post notification because it's absolutely free, and let's get straight into the video. Last week, we spoke about the 10 effortless ways to tap into your feminine energy, but today, I have a question for you. What are your life non-negotiables? Because wait, attraction is cute, chemistry is fun, but when the butterfly fades, what's next? The truth is, relationships do not fall apart over big betrayals. They unravel over time when boundaries are ignored and core values don't align. I once read a book, Influence, The Psychology of Persuasion by Robert Cialdini, and it completely changed the way I saw human behavior. Cialdini explains the 6 subtle principles that influence people to say yes. And shockingly, logic wasn't part of it. It is often about tiny predictable triggers like how much we like someone, whether others are doing it too, or the pressure we feel to reciprocate a favor. These invisible nudges shape our decisions, especially in relationships, without we even realizing. See, setting boundaries, it is actually difficult because we are wired to say yes, to keep peace, to be liked. But when I picked up another book, Set Boundaries, Find Peace, by Nidra Tawwab, everything clicked. She explains that boundaries are not walls to keep people out, they are instructions for how you want to be loved. When you don't set them, you don't only lose control, you lose yourself. So today, we will be discussing some relationship non-negotiables, not to be rigid, but to create a safe space where we can feel respected, needed, and also valued in a place where we want to be loved. If you don't set boundaries, it will set itself for you. First, we need to understand non-negotiables. When we talk about non-negotiable, they generally fall under 3 categories. 1 is core values, 2 will be lifestyle preference, and the 3 will be communication and conflict resolution. So core values are things like honesty, respect, integrity. They are not just nice to have, they are the bedrock for every relationship. If they are missing, no amount of attraction or shared interest can make the relationship safe or sustainable. There comes lifestyle, which on the surface may seem small, but over time, how you structure your lifestyle, your work-life balance, your social life can make or break a relationship. If one of you dreams of a quiet weekend and the other thrives on a constant social chaos, that is not a personality issue. That is a compatibility issue. And then we have communication and conflict resolution, which might be the most overlooked deal breaker of all. It's not about whether there is fight or not. It's about how you do it. Can you both express yourself without fighting, yelling, or even blaming each other? Can you listen without planning your defense? The ability to resolve conflicts with emotional maturity often determines whether the relationship will evolve or erode. The second point will be define your relationship must have. Let's be honest, a lot of people go into relationship with what they want, not their needs. Example, I want a tall, dark, melanin man who has the same music sense like me. But when things get real, all the things you like doesn't save the relationship. The true non-negotiables are values that anchor you. They keep you from losing yourself in love and from constantly compromising just to keep peace. Maybe to you is the emotional safety, ambitions, and spirituality. Does your partner have the same core values? The point is, when your core values do not align with that of your partner's, even the strongest chemistry starts to feel like chaos. That's why setting boundaries are not cold, they are actually love with direction. When you clearly communicate your limits and you walk away when those lines are crossed, you send a powerful message that I choose peace, I choose clarity, and most importantly, I choose myself. One of the most critical non-negotiables will be commitment and monogamy. You can't afford to assume you are exclusive with your partner. Ask these questions. Are we exclusive? Are we doing this together? Am I in it alone? Because a lot of people like the security of being in a relationship and the freedom of being single. Do not fall for that. Another important point will be financial stability. And no, this doesn't mean your partner has to be very rich. It means, are you financially compatible? What is your spending habit? Are you both savers, planners, or you are both spontaneous spenders? Do you agree on how to handle debt, Save for the future. Budget your day-to-day expenses. Money might seem to be a logistical detail in the beginning, but let me tell you, financial tension has the longest way of destroying relationships since time immemorial. You are not just merging feelings, you are merging your monies. Who is paying what? Have that conversation and set your non-negotiables accordingly. Another point is, let's talk about emotional availability. Can your partner actually be there for you emotionally when you need him? Or he's just a physical part that you need and succumb to anytime he or she needs it? Can they sit with your feeling without trying to fix them or brush them off? Emotional presence looks like a validation, support, and willingness to be uncomfortable when you are hurting. Is your partner there, or he is disappearing and shutting down? If you constantly feel that you are in a relationship with a wall, that is not just how they are. That is your partner not being emotionally available. Run. And here is the thing. Love without emotional intimacy is proximity, not partnership. Wise up. If you don't define your non-negotiables, someone else will do it for you. They will shape your love story by default, not by design. And you'll find yourself settling, not choosing. Love isn't about losing yourself. It's about being fully seen, being fully loved, and being fully taken care of. Any other thing, do not sign up for that. Your non-negotiables aren't about being difficult, it's about protecting your peace. When you are clear on the things you will and won't accept, you'll stop settling and start attracting love that aligns. Love shouldn't feel confusing and chaotic. It should feel safe, honest, and mutual. So take this time to get clear, speak up, and don't be afraid to walk away when your standards are not being met. Because one thing you should know is real love will not ask you to shrink yourself to be part of it. It will meet you where you are, nurture you, grow with you, and make sure you guys bring the best out of each other. Comment on the non-negotiables you are taking so hard this 2025, and I'll see you next Sunday in our next video.